What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua declares Tyson, or should I say Mike Tyson, as the heavyweight he believes is the greatest of all times. Okay? He says that there is not enough words to say about this man. He was and still is my motivation. You know, this really does not surprise me, okay? He also mentioned Vladimir Klitschko also, which he had the luxury to share the ring with him once upon a time and had one of the best fights that we've seen in the last 10 years on the heavyweight standards, right? Or really any fight, because it was a very good fight. And I can see why he would look up to Mike Tyson. And if you noticed with Anthony Joshua, Joshua mimics Mike Tyson. He looks up to Mike Tyson. He likes the techniques that Mike Tyson uses. The only problem is Anthony Joshua, you see him doing that, he's 6'5" tall. Those techniques that Mike Tyson used were only accurate or successful when he was doing it because of his size. He was a small heavyweight. Anthony Joshua is not, you know, and it's actually backwards. It's like it's one of those things where you respect what you don't have. If you're tall, you want to be short. If you're short, you want to be tall. If you're darker, you want to be lighter. You know, it's certain opposites that attract you to certain things. And watching Mike Tyson, and you could tell Joshua kind of stoops down and like kind of he leans over to throw a left hook, and just instead of throwing the left hook from where his height advantage is, you know, and actually Rob McCracken really got on to him about that earlier in his career because he was throwing hooks where he was dipping. You know, you need to understand why Tyson, Frazier, guys of that stature, that was 5'10", 5'11", those guys that were shorter, they dipped because they were shorter. Sure, they did it to slip punches, but if you're that height, there's no need for you to slip under shots like that. You know, they got low because they were already short to the ground. You know, so they dipped. So you've seen Anthony Joshua emulate certain things that Mike Tyson does in the ring. That, along with Canelo, he does like, you know, Canelo's combinations, which he does throw some beautiful combinations, you know. And it's funny about this here, which Joshua would now come out with who he respects in the heavyweight division. I think that's more like a subliminal way of dissing Lennox Lewis once again, because, you know, we know that him and Lennox Lewis had that beef, or beefing, or whatever the case is. And maybe if it's just me, but I'm looking at it like maybe he did that to throw shade on Lennox Lewis by not mentioning him at all as people that he respects. As he clearly stated, he does not respect Lennox Lewis, and he thinks he's a payaso, a clown. Okay, so, you know, that's maybe just another shot back at Lewis, you know. But again, if that's the case, it's not as bad as people think it is, you know. But I think it's almost like you're pissed at someone, you walk past two people, and the person you're pissed at, you're going to talk to the other person instead of the person you're pissed at. Like if you're mad at Sandra or Tina, if you're mad at Sandra, you know, you're going to walk past Sandra and Tina, you're going to say, okay, bye, Tina, right? And Sandra's going to look up, oh, he didn't say bye to me. You know, that's what this reminds me of here. But, you know, these are two guys, totally different guys that Anthony Joshua respects, you know, and he wanted to pay homage to him. He's a real respectable guy in that regards anyway. But again, I think he's always liked Tyson. He said he's liked Tyson. Of course, Klitschko has always been, you know, a major player and a major influence in his life, you know, and it's great. It's good to see younger fighters respect the ones that came before them. And come to mentioning that, he was pretty much showing what Lennox Lewis probably should have done with him. because Lennox Lewis had a lot to say, had a lot of strong criticism to say about Anthony Joshua last year and him. He's ducking, he's scared, he's protected, he's this, he's that. But I think what Anthony Joshua also meant to do was, hey, I respect these guys. This is the way you do it. You respect me, I will respect you. If you talk shit at me, I'm going to talk shit at you. That's what I see, and that's what I can extract from this post. But anyway, I'll put the post up, let you guys take a look at it. Of course, please subscribe, tell me what you think, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.